Now, how far can a person go to protect his family? And even if he succeeds in protecting his family, will his family accept him back just like the person whom they loved him and know him for? What happens if you put into motion each and every instinct inside of you in real life? These are the questions which Sandeep Reddy Vanga does an excellent character study of and presents it on the big screen. But does it make for a good movie watch? Let's find out. Hi, this is your weekend reviewer, and today we are going to do a deep dive analysis of the much hyped movie of probably this year, Animal. Now let's get into the positives about this movie. The excellent background score by Harshavardhan Rameshwar. After listening to some of the best BGM scores of the year by Anirudh for various movies, still Harshavardhan brings some new type of music, new type of background score to this movie, and in some of the scenes he is really good. Be it action sequences, be it romantic scenes, be it drama, be it comedy, he is bang on the money. The interval set piece is a very well choreographed and well staged action sequence, and the excellent Arjun Veli song complements it even more better. You have to watch it on the big screen. It makes you laugh, it makes you cringe with the goriness, it makes you appreciate in awe about the action sequence that is unfolding. And then, of course, the father-son sequences and the scenes between them. Both Anil Kapoor and Ranbir Kapoor excellently perform these scenes, and they are very well written, and they stand out as one of the biggest, strongest points of this movie. No surprises over there. That's what we went in for the movie. The last sequence between Anil Kapoor and his son, which is there in the trailer, and followed by the sequence between Ranbir Kapoor and his son. There is such a beautiful poetic way of putting this together, and on one hand you see the conflict of a son, and on the other hand you see the victory of a father. Ranbir's unconditional love towards his family, whether it is towards his sisters, whether it is towards his dad, whether it is towards his wife, whether it is towards his extended relatives in the pind, in the village. He is unconditional, unfiltered, unhinged love, and it is so well shown. And I really like the sequence where Ranbir Kapoor's character goes to the pind to convince his relatives, and how he builds his team. Now let's get into the negatives about this movie. There is a sequence in the storyline about using a body double, and it is unintentionally funny. It is very odd for the setup of the movie. The second part is Rashmika Mandanna's acting. She gets two excellent scenes from the director, which are served on a platter for her to prove her acting instincts and cement her position as one of the better talents coming from the South and ruling the pan-India scene. But she is not an actress capable to depict these scenes. She doesn't have the tools to bring out and enact these scenes. Bobby Deol's character is criminally underutilized for the story, and it's not just because he acts very well and he should have been given more screen presence. It's also for the story. His role should have been extended more. If you are showing Ranbir Kapoor as an animal himself, and if you want to top it up, you need to give more presence for Bobby Deol's character to show him as even more of an animal character. Now let's get into my rating. The story is 0.25 out of 1. Just like Sandeep Reddy Vanga's previous movies, Arjun Reddy and Kabir Singh, this is a character driven movie, not a plot or story driven movie. So, not much to speak about the story in this movie, and rightly so. That's the director's choice of how he wants to make the movie. Nothing wrong in that. The screenplay is 0.5 out of 1, I would say. It shows the arc, the evolution of the Ranbir Kapoor's character from a youngster to his adulthood, to a matured family man, and then it also goes to the extent of when he becomes old. And there are some good non-linear sequences which worked for me. Acting, again, no guesses over here. It's a solid 1 out of 1. This is out and out Ranbir Kapoor's show. He completely surrenders himself to the director's crazy ideas and director's crazy vision of a character, and he delivers on that. Probably along with Rockstar, I would rate this movie as one of his best performances of his career so far. Other departments, again, a solid 1 out of 1. There is no question about the quality of the crafts involved in the movie, be it the music, the background score, the action choreography, the richness in production values, and the cinematography, especially the marriage song, the Kashmir song between Rashmika and Ranbir, all are top notch. So definitely it's a 1 out of 1 for all the other departments. Now, the overall package. Here comes my biggest conflict and biggest complaint about the movie. The movie is a collection of some brilliant ideas and some brilliant movie parts, but all the parts put together, it did not work out for me as one cohesive unit of a movie. I said earlier, it's a very good character study, no doubt about it. And Sandeep Reddy Vanga and Ranbir Kapoor go to some unimaginable places about bringing out the point that when the animal instinct comes out, no matter it might be just to protect your family, it is really bad. How bad can it get? But it comes at a cost of not being an engaging watch. So, very controversially, I'm going to go with 0 out of 1 for the overall package. Arjun Reddy will still remain my favorite of the movie. So the overall rating is 2.75 out of 5. I'm still a fanboy of Sandeep Reddy Vanga. He is a one of a kind of a director in his vision, in his characterizations. I hope he builds a more cohesive story around these characters next time. And my interpretation is a director, who has written the story, who has directed the story, should not be editing a movie, because you lose the perspective and you may become overindulgent in satisfying the writer in you, the director in you, and that is what has happened over here. Thank you for watching my review. As I always say, every view, every comment, every feedback, every like goes a long way in building my channel. Thank you so much for watching until the end.